Hi folks, I'm Rajiv Makhni and this is Kunal Behl, Vice President of Marketing and Sales at Honda Cars India, and welcome to Tech Talks with City E HEV, where we'll be exploring the exciting new features of the brand new Honda City E HEV. Now in this series, we'll also see some excellent technological upgrades in this new city and a whole lot of fun driving along with Kunal here. By the way, you guys know that this is the first time I'm reviewing an electric hybrid car in this category, right? Truth be told, I'm fascinated by the new Honda City e-HEV's host of advanced technologies. In fact, I'd say it bridges the gap between an EV and a petrol car. Well, for starters, I'm very excited to hear from Kunal.
Well, Rajiv, thanks for showing an interest in the Honda City e-HEV. Well, we believe this is purely a technological revolution which is geared not just to enhance the mobility experience, but it also addresses the future concern. We are trying to work on a vision of carbon neutrality and zero traffic collision fatalities by the year 2050. I'm looking forward to your experience on this technological marvel.
Absolutely, Kunal. So now comes the best part, exploring the new City e-HEV. Shall we?
Sure.
Kunal, I have to say, absolutely brilliant drive, but many features that are coming to my mind that I want you to tell me more about. For instance, like I said, exhilarating drive, incredible torque, then fuel efficiency that I am seeing, and emissions. So, 4 best-in-class features. Tell me a little bit more about these.
Yeah, sure. So, let me first talk about the Honda's e-technology. So, we're very happy to introduce the new City e-HEV in the mainstream segment in Indian market. The e-technology is Honda's original highly efficient electronic technology, which basically offers the drive in the most efficient manner so that it gives you better mileage.
Right.
So since you touched upon the exhilarating performance, it has a mileage of 26.5, it has a power of 126 PS, and it also gives a torque of 253 Newton meter.
Let's talk a little bit about the hybrid system. What does that consist of? What am I experiencing right now?
So in the front, you have the 1.5 liter engine, which works on the Atkinson cycle. Then you have 2 smart hybrid motors. Basically, one is a generator motor, which powers the lithium-ion battery, that is a power unit. And then you have a traction motor, which basically powers the wheel. So that's all on the hybrid. On the rear, you have the electric servo brakes. Is basically the role is to charge the battery through the regenerative process whenever the braking happens. Now that's all on the car front. We have various different modes which basically help the car to run seamlessly. The engine allows the battery to power the vehicles whenever it is needed the best. And not just that, the hybrid system is supported by a Honda sensing feature. That's basically safety for everyone, not just for you, but also the people who are on the road. And then we also have something amazing, which is Honda Connect. The car gets connected through the smartwatch.
Right.
You can operate various features, through the smartwatch itself.
Yeah, I'm actually really looking forward to trying all that part also. But various driving modes. Tell me, what am I experiencing with those right now?
Normally in the urban driving, when you're driving the car from 0 to 40 or 80% of times, if I can say, the car operates on the EV mode. When I say the EV mode, is the one which is powering the wheel. And when you're trying to pick up, when you start pacing up and you're trying to accelerate the vehicle, that is where the hybrid mode starts playing in. The engine basically, powers the generator motor, which powers the battery and charges the battery, and also there is a small power which goes to the wheel, and that's the hybrid mode. So, while I'm explaining this, but there is a seamless flow. It is all autonomous. You don't have to select the buttons that I want to be on the EV mode or I want to be in the engine mode or the hybrid mode. All of them, they happen seamlessly together.
So Kunal, I'm experiencing all of that right now, but the really interesting thing is these decelerator paddles, right? So every time I take my foot off the brake, the car is braking, which means the battery is getting charged.
Right.
But I can choose the amount of braking, right? So I can go with a negative or a positive.
That's right. That's
Yeah?
right. Perfect.
Okay, so now another very interesting thing is happening. We're approaching the highway. Now I think the engine will kick in, right?
Exactly. So now we're going to come on the engine mode, where basically you need to cruise at a higher speed. Engine through a clutch directly engages to the wheels.
You don't need to charge this car, right? So that stress is not there at all.
You have a lot of electric cars in the market, but you always have an anxiety and a worry that how far can I go? How often do I need to charge my car? Is it like a mobile phone you charge every night? Or you need to install a charger at my house? So all of that is being taken care of because this car has a self-charging technology. As I said, it has two advanced motors. It has electric servo brakes. All of that just keeps charging your car, the battery.
And another part that I hear is that it's not being imported in, this is a make in India, right?
That's right. So, you know what makes it different now? We had earlier strong hybrids. We were trying to import those cars from out. But this car is made in India. And we're totally committed to the Indian market. And that's the reason this is the first step towards electrification journey in the Indian market with the launch of EHEV in the mainstream segment.
So, Kunal, this is best of all worlds, basically, right? And getting this car would then be a really, really smart move.
That's right, you're right.
So, Kunal, great car. But I'm very curious about one thing. What's the initial response, the reviews from the market?
Well, Rajiv, the response has been phenomenal. We have customers from all the age groups. We have young buyers, we have matured buyers, we have women buyers. This is the first strong hybrid in the mainstream segment. So you get an exhilarating performance, 0 to 100 kilometers in just 10 seconds. You get an amazing fuel efficiency of 26.5, which is about 40 to 45% higher than the petrol car. You get safety, not just for myself, the person who's driving the car, but also safety for everyone. And then the most important thing, you get ultra low emissions, which is one of the most important part of the City EHEV.
All right, great. Well, with this, we come to the end of the first part of this series on the new Honda City EHEV. Thank you so much for joining me. And thank you, Kunal. An absolute pleasure.
Same here. Thank you.
And we'll see you guys in the next episode of Tech Talk with City EHEV.